We're in the Black Hills of South Dakota. We have a whole goat that we're going to cook over coals tomorrow. Today I'm going to clean it, skin it, and put it in a brine overnight. So that's concentrated brine mixture with cardamom, rosemary, caraway seeds, cumin seeds, some ajwain seeds. There's some peppers in there. There's mustard seeds in there, and probably a couple other things I forgot because it was a good opportunity to use up some small bottles of seeds or small bottles of spices for this. So I'm going to dump this in first and then start adding in water and salt as we go. Well, those that know how to weld are probably wondering why bother even clean this off if you're not going to clean off the rust, but I'm not. We're going to see how it goes. So I'm just going to overlap these, get the width. I'm going to weld it down this seam, and then I'm going to take the parts that we just cut, overlap those as well. Just make a couple shelves like that down the length of it for the tools to sit on later. That's the plan. Well, let's see what we get. It's too rusty to even make a connection.
Well,
gonna have to edit that out.
Yep. Well, what's the plan now?
Oh, I can try to clean that rust off.
So, before we clean rust off, let's go over here for a sec, because when you told me you were gonna make a ladder, and tell me if this won't work, I envisioned you taking cinder blocks and kind of stacking them up like this, you know, so there'd be a low level of cinder blocks, and then there'd be a little bit higher and a little bit higher. So there'd kind of be a step ladder of cinder blocks there.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. We should. Wow. Okay, so all of that.
Edit that out.
Edit that out. No, it's actually a good idea. So I'm going to throw some blocks up there, just see how far out they come. So Aiden came up with a plan B, a great idea. These cinder blocks, we're going to just stack those up for another ladder effect. I'll just dump the coals on top of here in 3 different levels. That's going to do exactly what we need, and I don't have to hand wire brush off a bunch of sheet metal for the next 2 hours. So, good idea, Aiden. We're done for the day. We have the goat in the brine. We had a failed, I won't say we. I had a failed welding attempt with the metal. But that goat's just going to brine overnight. We're going to leave that. Tomorrow morning, we're going to get started a little earlier because it's going to take 4 or 5, 6 hours to cook that goat. We'll see. I haven't done it before. While we'll get the coals burning first, and while the coals are starting to burn and get hot, I'll put together the cinder block ladder, and we'll get the goat prepped on the rack. And at that point, we should be ready, and we'll start cooking. All right, see you tomorrow. Well, it's day 2. It's a beautiful morning in the Black Hills. The sun's shining. It's about 33 degrees out. No wind, so it should be a good day to cook that goat. It's been in the brine all night. It's looking good. I am going to add some more gravel on the ground over here. There's a bunch of dry grass leading up into the yard and the trees behind it. So I don't want to risk burning down the Black Hills or my garage. So I'm going to jump on the tractor and put some gravel down. Here's our redneck swimming pool. Got some coals starting to cook. I'm going to build this coal ladder now, and then we're going to deal with that goat and get it on the asada rack. Well, let's see how this works out. All right, we're going to go deal with that goat. They're slippery. Yeah, I'm going to have to just keep going down through there. All right. There we go. Same on this side. I don't want to go too far, just all the way through it. Perfect. Well, that worked out great. Okay. If I keep this from sliding off now. Nobody move. I'm gonna go get the hose and wash all this off, then get all the brine off, the rosemary that's left, wash off some of that surface salt, and we'll get it tied up on the rack. I'm gonna get some wire ready to tie it up around the legs. It's gonna be kind of challenging getting this up on that rack, so we'll see how that goes, but if I can get that prepped first, and we'll be ready to tie it to the rack. Should do it. Okay. And then I have one more that I'm going to put through the rib cage and attach it to the one of the sidebars on the rack, but I don't know where it's going to land yet, so I'll put that in later. Go. Well, I don't want it to hit the ground. As long as I can get one of them up there and around the rack, that'll be good. I'm gonna wrap this, kind of rusty. I'm gonna wrap this in tin foil first. Should be enough. All right, I'm a little nervous about this part. Let's see what happens. At least one hooked up there for now. There we go. There we go. Okay, well, so far so good. Well, that worked. We'll just get it down to the fire pit. I'm gonna go put the coals on the ladder. Just get it starting to cook. I'm gonna get the coals down and then dump some more on top of these to start making more coals. Watch out, Oker. Go, buddy. Come on. Not so bad. I'm gonna start building some walls here just in case it does get windy. Keep as much heat directed on the goat. Well, this thing's cooking. I'm gonna flip it around. The cold bed got nice and hot. I think all the cinder blocks are just warming up and retaining heat. Of course, it's all reflecting it back, so far so good. But I'm gonna flip this thing. Here we go. If I can get it. See how that back is cooking? That looks great. Looks really good. Nailed it. Well, okay. Let that cook for a bit. I added a windbreak for earlier today when it was getting a little breezy, but it's all good now. I added some more coals. I'm going to try to kick up the heat a little bit so we get this thing cooked before midnight. Here, I've got to show you guys the our cats in a box. So I threw this cardboard in the back of the pickup to throw it away, and there's an old car cover in there, and our cats have taken up residence, and they just kind of live in there. They all sliding out there. Hi, kitty. Hi. There you go. Hey. Hey. They hang out in that box. They curl up together. They sleep. Yeah. Right, kitty. And so I can't throw the cardboard away. I can't throw my stuff away because they love it. So I've got to leave them in there. Here we go. Aiden rigged up some lights so we can see what we're doing because it's going to get into dark.
Oh, wow, my God.
It's warm though, huh?
No, I just squished it. Squishes.
Oh, is that the fat?
Yeah.
So if you get some of those crusty bits, they're actually pretty good. So I'm gonna get underneath it. I don't know if you can see underneath there. It's getting all brown and crispy. I might be way overcooking it. I have no idea. But I don't want it to be undercooked. So I'm gonna keep cooking it. All right. So I didn't have it in me to I didn't have it in me to cook all this stuff out there today because I'm just tired. So you're getting a look at the inner sanctum. We're cooking in here on the stove. I resorted to drinking. It's been a long day. So I'm gonna make it's a turnip and mushroom stew that's gonna go with the goat. I'm gonna put some heavy cream in there, some chicken stock, and whatever else I decide to put in there. I've already seasoned it with salt. I don't know what else I'm going to put in. You kind of just figure it out as I go along. That's what's going to happen right now. I decided I'm going to put some yogurt in here along with the heavy cream. So, but this has to cook down a little bit. Just kind of frying it. Let that cook down a little bit, and then add in some chicken stock, some heavy cream. I'm going to put some yogurt in there for some tang. What kind of yogurt? Some tang. It's just unflavored, natural yogurt.
Oh, it's not even Greek yogurt?
Nope, just plain natural yogurt.
Okay.
Okay. Don't make me be self-conscious not having Greek yogurt up in here. All right, actually Aiden just educated me on Greek yogurt. So Greek yogurt is creamier and thicker than regular yogurt because of the removal of whey.
You look like you're reciting a word definition.
Well, I'm trying to remember.
That's kind of funny. No, it's good though.
Okay, no, but that's it, right? So did I get it right?
Yeah, no, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you know what? I kind of want some tang in here. Now I wish I had Greek yogurt because I guess Greek yogurt has some more tang. And so, too bad for me. But next time, I'm looking for Greek yogurt. All right, that's it. How's that?
It's like turning into leather.
Probably. Screw it, I'm just going to keep cooking it.
Alright then.
Well, I don't want to undercook it. And you know what? Crispy is better than... I don't even care.
Be careful, Oker.
I want it to be cooked if it's too cooked, I'll try to cut it up and mix it in with that stew. Carrots are going in the oven, 400 degrees. I'll broil them in a second. That's good. I don't know, set some kind of timer so we don't totally forget about them. 10 minutes, then I'm going to turn it up to 450. I'm going to add some cream in here. How much am I going to put in?
Whole bottle.
Probably the whole thing. Why? Because I don't know how much to put in. I'm just making this up. Got some cream in there. Yogurt. I'm putting in some yogurt.
Ooh,
Got a little floppy. I'm not going to put in the whole yogurt.
Don't do that. That would be risky.
It's too much yogurt. Ow. That's cooking nice. All right, I'm going to flip it around one more time just to warm up this other side. Yep. Oh, sorry, buddy. I did not see you. Oh, sweet. That looks good, actually. You know what? I'm actually really happy with that. That's fantastic. Crispy bits. Crispy bits are the best. Crispy bits. Crispy bits. Salty. Good. All right. We'll let that cook for a little bit. That's done. That's obviously done. We'll finish up the rest of the stuff inside and throw this on this table out here in a minute. We're gonna pull the goat off the fire. We're gonna throw it on this table, cut some up, and we'll see what happened. Ready? I'm hauling it over there. Oh, it's a good thing I made it over here without it falling apart. Okay, here we go. We got some goat. Crispy bits. Crispy bits are great. I'm gonna put it in this stew. Wow. I'm gonna try some goat on its own. It's actually good. I was worried it was going to be like super dried out. Although I'm grabbing some back straps here and putting it in the stew. So the stew, turnips, mushrooms, carrots. Turnips, mushrooms, carrots, heavy cream, yogurt. Delicious. Honestly, I didn't think it was going to turn out. I thought I cooked it way too much. I was worried about the time. I thought it was going to be too salty with all that brine sitting in it overnight. But truthfully, like it turned out good. I didn't know if I was going to do this again after this. I didn't have high hopes that it was going to work out. But this is very good. Yeah, that turnip mushroom. I was ready to say that this was going to be a fail, but it's really not. Like, it's really good. It's very good. Okay. God, it's very good. Okay. Hooker found something. Good boy. All right. It's a goat cooked over coals on a solder rack. Signing out from the Black Hills. All right. Thanks, everybody. See ya.